Well, I'm a huge fan of the original super team, the Justice Society of America, the JSA, and Jay Garrick, the Golden Age Flash, has always been my favorite of that team roster. Jay Garrick is, more than anything else, just an extremely decent guy. He's very charismatic, very, just a Midwestern good old boy with superpowers, pretty much. And that's what I am.
Robin's my favorite character, man. He's Batman's squire. He keeps Batman in check. He's a kid who gets to do all this stuff. I mean, that takes an incredible amount of courage, and I respect that. The number one quality of a superhero is sacrifice. It's always about personal sacrifice. You have to put yourself at risk to help other people. And, you know, outside of the costume, I'm a security guard. That's what I do. And so I really respect superheroes that get to do it on a grander scale and get to teach that kind of personal sacrifice for the betterment of others to a greater community.
I love Superman, you know. My whole life I've kind of just, people tell me I resemble Clark Kent. I have a great personality for him, and I love the character, and I love everything about him. It's a lot of fun, you know. It's a great hobby. Some people say that I'm obsessed, but I love being passionate about something, and I'd rather be passionate about Superman than my life lead me to something else.
Spider-Man's always would have been one of my biggest heroes. Spider-Man and Batman, Superman, always everybody's big three. And I don't know, Spider-Man seems to relate to the little kids. That's why I like the character. And I kind of identify with the character. I'm a geek the rest of the time, just like Peter Parker.
I grew up in the 60s, and they were playing the George Reeves reruns. And that's the costume that I first became endeared with. This is actually based after the black and white costume, only it's colorized. And so it's something that, you know, just locks in back with my childhood. This is my benchmark for a costume, you know.
Now, you dressed up as a Supergirl. Why Supergirl?
Because I kind of look like her. Well, there's always a sympathetic meaning to why you picked that character or whatnot, because you gave time and bought the outfit. And
Yeah, I see that you dressed as Supergirl. Why Supergirl?
Oh, because Supergirl's cute. Actually, I've never dressed as Supergirl my whole life, and I thought I'd give it a shot this year.
I am Thor, the god of thunder. My brother's name is Thor, and I own Thor's Gym. And we're Swedish descent, so it was just appropriate and fitting. I think it was just appropriate for me. You know, with my family history and the amount that we've been involved, you know, in Thor's Gym and Swedish descent, it was just the perfect setup for me. Luckily, Thor was a Marvel character. Wrath of Mjolnir will defeat evildoers.
But why'd you pick Wolverine as your character?
Well, I'm from Canada. Seemed like a superhero that fit. You should know your character, be your character, and have fun with your character.
Well, I think one look right here would pretty much say everything. This is not a super arm by any stretch. So if I'm backwards as Bizarro, then small arms are okay. I haven't seen another villain yet. I've only seen some Superman, some Nightwings and Robin. Saw a really cool Flash. Haven't seen any villains yet. Oh, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. Prize sounded pretty nice. It might pay for the weekend.
So what if you're the villain who wins it? What would you say?
Well, that's going to be hard, because if I say it as Bizarro, I'll say no thank you and I don't want the money, and actually that's kind of backwards, but that's kind of the point. So at the moment I'm really confused as to what to do. Thank you for doing the contest. Thank you for doing the festival. We're here as a family. We're really happy about it.
contestants number 20, 24, and 27. Bout number 27, Storm. Braving the heat. She controls the weather. 20 and 24. That's number 20, Batman. Good job. Another round of applause. A trooper. Very good. And our crowd favorite is contestant number 21, Supergirl.
Which one?
That is Leanna Daly. Okay, now we get to our third place contestant.
And that is number 20.
Batman.
Come here, Batman.
Now we get to our second place contestant.
And that is
number 27.
Storm.
And our first place contestant, number 23.
Spider-Man. Once again, a big round of applause not only to our winners, but all of our participants. Let's get some pictures here.
Second.
How's it feel?
Great. Absolutely great.
Last year it was third, now it was second.
So you know what next year is?
First. How you feel about getting first?
Man, this is fantastic. With great power comes great responsibility, though.
And what's your next responsibility?
I don't load up the General Lee. I'm also the guy that brings the General Lee to the event, so I gotta get that done today.
How does it feel to be the fan favorite?
Oh, great. It's made my day.
Just real quick, Batman. How's it feel? You got third place.
Hey, that's great. Very happy.
Did you get worried when they had a tiebreaker and it was you?
Oh, is that right? I didn't even know that. That's okay. I'm very happy.